like to throw around.
Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Youth Counsel. My name is Tilly.
I'm Lovette.
And today we are joined by our guest hosts.
Hi, name is John.
Hi, I'm Zalifah.
So today we'll be answering your questions related to relationships because Valentine's Day is coming up and we know that a lot of you are still single. So to start off, what is everyone's relationship status? Who wants to go first? I shall go first. I am single. ... question mark. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say.
I was gonna say I'm single until Monday happened, but we don't need to talk about it.
Whoa! She getting on now.
Next person.
Thanks.
So I would like to say that it's complicated, hence single. Yes.
My relationship status is taken, attached, in a relationship. Basically,
For how many years?
4.
Wow.
Okay, the first question is, should you base your happiness on relationships? No.
No.
That's a very bad idea. Do you want to give the analogy?
I'm a half a glass of water, and you are half a glass of water, and so like I need to pour water into your glass to make you feel whole, right? Then where does that leave me?
Yeah, must stay hydrated.
Nothing,
Yeah.
right?
A relationship is basically getting a partner as an added bonus to your points that you already have. So if you're happy with yourself, and then you get a partner and get a relationship, you'll be happier. It shouldn't be like relying on your partner in a relationship to be happy.
A relationship gets obsessive, right? Then that's like a total red light.
Correct.
Not always
Yes.
about revolving around another person, but rather like coexisting in the reality that we create.
So relationships should make you happy, but it shouldn't be your main source of happiness. Oh, this is quite sad. Why do you think couples get tired of one another, and how do you keep the spark alive? Why don't you? Do you have anything to say for this?
Oh,
Okay,
yes.
so you will definitely get tired of one another, but that's just reality of life lah. You get tired of things, you get tired of your own interests, and you find a new passion. That's how it works in a relationship as well.
People have this perception that once you get in a relationship, everything's gonna be perfect. Like there's no such thing as a perfect relationship.
Yeah.
Like you. And I think that's where the strength in the relationship comes in. The fact that you can get tired of somebody, like being in that relationship, and still be able to push forward.
You gotta find new things or make the dates better. Talk to your partner what you like lah. Sometimes you just gotta say what you want. Let's say you want to go Science Center for a date.
Science Center?
Yeah.
Have you been?
Yes.
Oh wow!
It's fun. If your partner wants something else, like let's go to like I don't know,
The
take
zoo.
a walk at the zoo or something, then you can also see the fun in that. Communicate with each other and tell each other that hey, I'm tired of doing this. Okay, so the next question is, how do you cope with a heartbreak?
Oh.
Maybe some examples?
Ice cream and Netflix. Yes.
Oh, so that's how.
For the first day, and then after that you have to.
First day, I would do it for like 2 weeks.
Well, okay. Well, at
Yeah,
first.
it's not gonna be so instantaneous one, right? It's okay to like cry it out. It's really unhealthy to like keep all those like negative emotions like brought down deep inside. Let it all out, talk to a friend or two.
If you are not feeling okay, you gotta be honest with yourself. Okay, I'm not okay, and you gotta accept the fact that breakup has already happened, and it's in your head that okay, I have to move on from this. Because I feel like sometimes people just like acknowledge that they are going through a heartbreak, but they don't really accept things. They kind of like in denial that they are already broken up with a certain someone.
I know that a lot of people see breakups as a very like sad moment.
It's very negative.
But for me, it's
Opportunity for growth.
Yeah, I will always try to see my breakup as like, oh, okay, so what did this entire experience taught me? How did I grow from
Yes,
it?
definitely.
And like, how can I move forward from this? We are constantly trying to evolve, and if I'm constantly trying to think about the breakup and stay in my past, then it's like, what for? We're all trying to move forward, and why can't I?
agree.
Right?
I agree.
Yeah.
Yes. That being said, if you want to get into a relationship, right, and you have like exes, you need to make sure that you have fully healed from your ex before you get into a new relationship. This is so important because sometimes people get with someone when they're still not over their ex.
Rebound, guys.
Yeah, that's bad because it's unfair for the person that you're with like now, and it's not fair for yourself either. You're like, oh yeah, I'm over them, and then after that they see them in real life or they hear their voice and they're like, oh, never mind. I think healing is like a very long process and it takes a lot of mental effort and yeah, and you just need to focus on yourself when you're healing. Think about what you want and who you want to become and yeah, how you want to grow.
Wait, but would you even still be friends with your ex in the first place?
I'm gonna be very honest.
I think it depends.
I am. I'm very open to like being friends with my exes. Yeah.
But how do you know that someone won't catch feelings again?
I mean, the thing is that I think there's proper closure. Most people are very confused with the basis of the relationship. So after they break up, they like get back together. If you're gonna get back together without properly addressing the problems that previously caused the breakup, then you're bound to break up again because the problem is still there. It's still persisting.
Yup.
Right?
Theories, everybody.
Yes.
Philosopher.
Wow, wise
Yeah.
words.
Unless your ex is toxic, then cut them out
cut them
completely.
Cut it out.
So, want to pick the next question?
Next question.
Oh gosh. Puppy love versus true love. Okay.
Oh,
Puppy love versus true love.
I feel like puppy love is like more innocent. Basically like, I like you, you like me, so let's just date.
True love is when you're willing to dive into that journey of personal growth and really like step out of your comfort zone in order to make sure that the person is like, how do I
the
say
best
it?
version of
Yeah,
themselves.
yeah.
Love itself needs some form of commitment. The commitment doesn't have to be negative. It can be like the growth part which you mentioned. Because if you actually really love someone, commitment comes naturally.
For
Right.
most of us, right, we haven't really dove that deep into like the real world, you know.
Yeah.
We don't know what will like challenge our love.
Wow, just spitting facts.
True
today.
love should not be a burden.
Oh, your brain is so big.
No, the thing about true love is that it's just something that we our generations like to throw around, like to throw around, and it's just like very complicated. In my,
It's a sign.
it's a sign.
It's a sign.
Oh my God.
So somebody will fall.
Somebody will fall.
Somebody
in
will
love.
fall. Somebody will
True
fall.
love.
Oh wow. a lot more lighthearted. So, how to tell if you have a crush? So,
Maybe y'all want to answer first?
right.
Okay, we get it. You're in a long-term relationship. You don't have to rub it.
Okay.
How to tell if you have a crush? If you see the notification on your screen, you'll get excited. Like if they message me, I'm like, ah. So I know. Like
If you have a crush, right, you can't stop thinking about them, and it's to the point where you can't sleep. Yes, sleep deprivation.
But like basically, right? For me is I will know that I have a crush on somebody when like similar to you, I get like all fuzzy. Or when I'm with the person, I make a conscious effort to like put the person first. You know, it's
Oh.
like yeah, it might get in the way of some things, but you know, to me it doesn't matter, cause you're trying for something lah. So yeah.
So touching.
So what is the actual definition of dating right now?
You know, up until recently, I used to think that dating and being in a relationship was the same thing.
Yeah, I think a lot of people have
Is
that
it?
misconception.
Yeah, but
Really?
apparently
Yeah.
it's not. Like you can be dating someone, but the person that you're dating might not be like your boyfriend or
Yes.
girlfriend.
If you're gonna use an analogy, right, it's like the entrance exam, you know? The entrance exam
exam.
before the actual poly. Yeah, it's like if you're EAEing, right, then that's like your, that's
I understand.
that's the aptitude test right there.
Oh, your brain is so big. Yeah, I agree. It's the entrance exam, and then once you get into the school, that's the
Yeah,
relationship.
that's a relationship when you get the label. When you get the people that says, oh, you have been offered blank, that's the label, yeah.
What? A weird link. But just in general, it's the stage before an official relationship. The process of when you get to know each other and you're working towards like loving that someone.
But I feel like both parties should like agree whether it's like a date or whether it's just like really hanging out. Because like one of my guy friends like just wanted to hang out and
People
then
the move.
yeah, and then I was like, why is it a date?
If you really question whether this is a date or just a normal hangout, then just ask. Just
ask.
like, hey, is this a date or is it just hanging out to get coffee? You know.
But the worst that can happen is that you get embarrassed. That's it. Like, it's fine. Just ask. Be like, is this a date or not? And then they'll answer you, and you know, communication.
Just shoot your shot and move on.
It's better to ask at the start as compared to if you're on your 5th date and you still don't know if it's a date or not.
Alright.
While we were hanging out.
Yeah, I thought we were just friends.
We were just close
excuse
friends.
me. Yeah, so
I did not read the fine print right there.
What are your opinions on online dating?
if you want to date online, you just have to make sure that you have very, very clear communication, because there might be a lot of miscommunication, you know,
Yes.
oh, you didn't send me an emoji with your text, something like that. So you just have to set your boundaries at the very start.
Don't set your expectations so high when you first meet the person, and also like you have to be careful that you won't just get catfish in terms of looks, you also get catfish in terms of personality. I dated this guy who like once portrayed himself as like a GCB, that's
Good
like
Christian
short for-
boy.
Yes.
Good Christian.
But a few days after that he starts asking for news and I'm just
Oh,
bye. So how do you date someone if you have very strict parents?
I need this advice. Come, I'm listening.
Okay, when I was starting to date, I had very strict parents. My parents will not let me out with him, just the both of us. And number two, parents wouldn't like encourage me to call him or even pursue the dating. At that point of time, my studies were really bad lah. My parents told me that I still got time, and if I truly like him and he truly like me, you can wait till like after O levels and continue this relationship. Honestly, how to deal with this is that you have to communicate with the person that you're dating. Like let's say both of you really like each other, then there's no rush to get into a relationship, to be honest. You can still be friends and still get to know each other and be close with one another. And if you want to go into the dating process, like don't do anything over the limit, I guess.
I think it's also very important to say that, hey, like I really like you and like I really want this to work, but you gotta like cooperate with me, because like it, as much as it's difficult and frustrating for you, it's also difficult and frustrating for me. Have the conversation, don't be afraid to have it, and definitely don't be shy or afraid to say that you have strict parents for fear that your partner will like suddenly like be disinterested in you.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
Make your circumstances very clear so that when like things go down.
What I plan to do is, what I plan to do is I plan to introduce them as a friend first.
I see.
My parents will get familiar with them, and then after a while, be like, oh, actually, we have been together for 2 years.
Whoa!
No, I'm kidding.
Imagine your parents watching this right
I
now.
don't
It's
think my mom is watching.
just like
I'm single.
like the moment that she starts bringing in friends right now, that's a tick. Monitor that guy, right?
That's my mom!
Right.
That is my mom! I should be like, okay, so this guy has good genes. This guy, okay, not bad.
Oh,
This
that's
guy
so
is
fun.
really respectful.
Okay, so our last question, because Valentine's Day is coming up, how to confess to your crush and how to deal with rejection.
Oh, that's like two different
Yeah,
sides.
let's do the first one.
Positive and negative.
If you want to confess to your crush this Valentine's Day, advice from all four of us, just do it. Just do it.
There are so many ways to confess. There's like, let's go to the park, let's sit down on sunset, sit down and just like, you know, I like you. There's also like the more like less face to face, like maybe you can try writing letters, the whole traditional thing.
If you want to confess to your crush, just make sure you do it in real life and try to avoid texting your feelings. Personally, I would like admire you more if you confess to me in real life, because that really takes a lot of guts.
How to deal with rejection? Just don't take it personally. You didn't do anything wrong. No one did anything wrong. It's just that sometimes we can't control our feelings.
Correct.
And if feelings are not reciprocated, it's not your fault. It's not their fault either, but it's just how it is sometimes.
When you confess, be prepared to receive rejection.
Yeah.
But also, if you're on the other hand and you're the one receiving the confession, you shouldn't even beat around the bush about the reply. Try to
Maybe-
justify their no.
Yeah.
Which honestly, sometimes people who are the person who confess will feel even more hurt. But you can just say no. But don't make it rude. Like just say, oh, I'm sorry, but no.
Don't be so hard on that person. Don't judge them, because I know that it takes a lot of effort to confess. So if someone confesses to you this Valentine's Day and you don't feel the same way, don't make them feel embarrassed or bad about it.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to follow our Tellonym at the Youth Counsel. Our upcoming episode, it will be about responsibilities, so do send us your questions. Rest assured that all of your questions will be anonymous, and we'll try to answer all these questions the best we can. So that's it for this video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye!
Bye.
Bye bye!